In less than 2 weeks, some voters in Shasta County will head to the polls to cast ballots in a special election. Those ballots will be counted by hand, despite a newly signed state law forbidding hand counting of ballots. Now, as Action News Now reporter Camila Acevedo explains, voter rights organizations are reaching out to the state to intervene.
Now, this is a copy of the letter that voting rights advocates sent in earlier this week to the Secretary of State asking for election monitoring. In the letter, the groups request that the state enforce AB 969, the new state law that forbids hand counting of ballots. The letter also asks that Supervisors Patrick Jones and Kevin Crye in particular are reminded about the new statutory requirement. The group also wants the state to send observers to monitor the upcoming November and March elections, stating concerns over misinformation and voter confusion. I spoke with Supervisor Jones about his thoughts on this letter after he was mentioned several times.
And I'm hopeful that at the end of the day, with a court's permission, that hand counting prevails. I see no reason why a small county can't determine the way we count our ballots. And people should be more concerned with the accuracy as opposed to how we count ballots, but the accuracy of counting ballots.
Jones tells me that the board gets letters like these all the time, and he isn't concerned, but rather encourages the Secretary of State to come and see what they are doing. Jones also doesn't rule out possible litigation against the state, and including seeking an injunction on enforcement of AB 969. I did reach out to the Secretary of State on a decision if someone from the department will come over to monitor these elections. I have not heard back, but I will keep trying. In Reading, I'm Camila Acevedo for Action News Now, coverage you can count on.
Now, among the different groups that signed that letter are the California Voter Foundation, the League of Women Voters in California, and California